But we want as well to be part of the negotiation. So that's why we're here this time, is to voice clearly the fact that multi-level and subnational negotiations are key, and so we're part of the initiative CHAMP, which is for high ambitions and multi-level and multi-partner negotiation. The fact is, at local level, it's much more. There is much more consensus on what needs to be done, because it protects inhabitants and it brings return on investment as well. In Grenoble now, in the last 10 years, we reduce our energy consumption by 40% and the emission by 70%, so changing the mix. So it's a gain clearly for the city itself, municipality itself. And so within the network, we want to be part of the negotiation, because we say that funding local level and local communities will help to speed up the energy transition, and to do this with less social inequalities. So reducing social inequalities, which is our purpose.
And there's also a lot of misinformation out there, actually. And that makes people feel very worried about switching to a heat pump, because they worry if it works in their old house, or if it's actually getting more expensive rather than cheaper. And that's really where our project, Street HP Reno, comes in. Because as you mentioned, we want to make these large-scale rollouts of heat pumps possible through local collective action as a group. So for this, we educate people, we create trust, and we move faster together towards the adoption of heat pumps in a municipality.
Well, essentially, the Cool Coalition brings together a number of countries, international organizations, private sector entities, acknowledging the fact that among the 6 sectors that are identified as the key sectors that generate the highest greenhouse gas emissions, cooling is not one of them. Buildings are. Construction is, cooling is not. Yet we have witnessed in the past 2 years have been the hottest years on record, as reported by the European agency. And there's also an increasing demand in terms of cooling all across the globe.
It was that we in Vienna, we were stuck, and we said we need something, we need proper planning there. In fact, we started in 2000 with the whole project, so it took a bit of time. And we collected and gathered a few other cities, like from Bratislava next to us in Slovakia, but also Dublin in Ireland, and Rotterdam in the Netherlands, Bilbao in Spain, and Munich in Germany. And Winterthur as the leader, because actually Switzerland is much ahead in the heat transition, and together actually the point was we learn together, we build up skills together, and we came up with heat maps like it was described before from Diana, and also with transition action plans on how they actually should be then implemented.
I will carry on. So we are one of the 100 climate neutral cities from the European Union. So we are one of the model cities. And we have a climate action plan with more than 300 actions to bring into the city and make people doing the transition together with us, because we are very clear that we are not able to do that alone. Yeah, so this is very important for us. For that, we have a local Green Deal team, a team that is working together with the people from the city, with the citizens, but also with the people working in the city, bringing things on the ground. And we already collected also from our companies, because we are an industry city. We collected altogether more than 250 deals already. So people are into the transition.